Again, indoors now. Have done some preliminary tests on the power transformer with resistance measurements, and everything seems to be okay. And so now I have wired in a cheap AC line cord from a fan that blew up, and check and see if I can get some voltages. Everything seems to be reasonably okay. The switches I got somewhat working. Have my multimeter here and connected to one of the output posts, my variac, and we will start just slowly. So this output is supposed to be a 5-volt filament voltage. So we will see, because got 0.29 with 12 volts in. A little piece of black tape there is holding the switch for the internal voltmeter in my variac. Up to 21 volts, and we have 0.5, so nothing yet that smells like it shouldn't. I do have it in the 120 volt position. Okay, we're going to pick it back up here. As you can see, I have removed the 80 rectifier. That way there is no high voltage going anywhere. It just stops right at the socket. And so far got 60 volts on the, approximately 60 volts on the variac, and on the, it's kind of hard to see this meter because it isn't backlit, but approximately 1.5 volts here, so looking pretty good. Voltage will read a little higher because there won't be any load, and look, we've got somewhat of a pilot light going. So good. It's not warm at all. I don't smell anything, nothing nasty. You know, this is the power transformer. Probably the filter chokes and a capacitor or two, maybe just the filter chokes. This box is definitely all capacitors. You know, keeping tabs with what I can with my copy of my Beatman schematic that I did enlarge, and also, you know, just checking just in case I do something not too smart or forget something. I always got the computer here as my reference. And alright, I'll continue letting it cook and check back again. Okay, it's been cooking for approximately 20 minutes. I have gotten the variac. This is at 100%. This is our line voltage here in New Middletown, Ohio. It's always right around 117. As you can see, it's fluctuating, but it's doing pretty well here. I'm not going to get picky about the varying. I mean, this is volts, tenths, hundredths, thousands of volts. I'm not going to get picky. And seems to be working well. The pilot light is actually glowing quite brightly once I cleaned it up a little bit. No heat at all. I mean, it's not even, well, it is a little warm, but then again, I've got a 300 watt light right above here. But everything seems to be pretty good. I'm going to check a few more of the filament voltages, and then check the high voltage by just putting the probes into the socket here, into the high voltage socket for the 80 rectifier. But it's looking like the power transformer is good, which is awesome news, because as I've said, power transformer on something like this is shorted, open, anything like that, game over. You're not going to find a replacement power transformer for an RCA Radiola 60 nowadays. Alright, this is going to be the end of this segment. Hope you enjoyed following this little bit of progress.